Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Warhammer 3 on sale. 75% off. Okay. Play for free. Age of Empire 4. Or buy it for 650 bucks. Far Cry franchise is up to 80% off. Okay. Uh, I haven't played Far Cry 4. I haven't completed Far Cry 5. Then again, like Far Cry, I love the outposts. I don't think I like anything else from that game. Activision publisher sale as well. Let's see. Hitman. Nope. So the thing is, we have plenty of games in our library that I'm not able to finish yet. Going for a new game is just not going to be wise in terms of money. Apologies for all the heavy breathing sounds that were there in the yesterday's video. I didn't really realize that I was breathing so heavily. And I think that might just continue today as well. But if I decide to sit and troubleshoot that, then I'll lose today. And one day lost is one episode less, and one more day of not doing anything. Seems like my mic is just jinxed, you know. It's been the third mic that I've got on my hands. And it still is a pain in the it just keeps getting worse every now and then. Not sure what I can do about it. Another application appears to be preventing Dragon Age 2 from running in full screen mode. I wonder what that is because apart from Steam and OBS, nothing else is running. The hell, man. Why is there some bullshit or other that just keeps popping up? Nothing is doing that. It's absolutely. You just reverted the settings and then you're blaming that thing on something else, huh? Man, now that I'm so cautious, I don't know. What's this one? I'm so conscious now that I just stopped breathing completely because all that annoying noises will be there in the video throughout. God, why? Why? So the first thing that we were supposed to do today, I think, is equip everyone else with Boots of the Fallen. Equip everyone with the suitable gear. Let's start with Fenris, who uses a 200 weapon, so it could go with any of these. So these ones I believe are from the mod that I added, and these ones, the ones that look in green, are probably the ones that we got from the DLCs because this is an Ultimate Edition. So let's see. All these great swords, right? That wouldn't suit the personality of Fenris, so no. Please, no. What's this? Mage, rogue. No, dragon is an option. That's level 17. Wait, what level are we? I don't know. Warrior level 15. That's also not possible. 6 rogue. Maybe we should also go check the market if they have anything, because we do have plenty of money now. I think we can buy an item or two. If at all there is something better than what we already have in these. And on top of that, I think we can always sell. Wait, is there any other champion? No, we have both the warriors, right? So I don't think we'll have any new warrior joining our party anymore. So I think so. Let's see. Dragon, H2 companions. So we have Anders is a mage. No, Evelyn is warrior. Carver was supposed to be a warrior, but he's no more. Fenris and yep, and then we get 3 rogues and 3 mages. Anders mage, Sebastian mage, and Meryl is mage. So yeah, we are full on warriors now, 3 of us. So you can just equip this and sell rest of the stuff that is exclusive to warriors. Get some money out of that. Dragon Greaves, where the Blood Dragon gloves? That's 11. It feels so odd that they absolutely turn off music, background music, while you're accessing your chest. It feels awfully silent, right? Okay. And then this is exclusively his. We've got him an amulet, so 2 rings and a belt. That's his again. Inside cannot be picked up because inventory is full. Which also means it's magic. Let's keep it aside for now. I really need to sell all this. Probably might want to increase the threshold for this thing so that maybe my breathing noises are not picked up. And then I'll have to start shouting in the mic so that it actually starts picking up my audio. Wonderful and convenient, isn't it? Are you into the one? No, it's a different one. There was that stop I think we don't want. Yeah. Set it off. Okay, let's see what you can. Excuse me. Let's see what we can do for you. 20 constitution, 25 strength. No points in willpower, so we'll get you that first. And then think you can continue to be a battle master. Seven armor piece. Spirit hideout. So Blood Dragon has already started dropping its star rating star, right? Yeah, that does make you invisible. Why am I not wearing that? It's because it's straight up 59 attack arm. 13 attack, 7 defense. Hmm. So we just need to get the armor of the fallen for an entire set. And then you need a belt and a ring. Yep. Frontline immunity to flanking, that's good. Then air confidence and ring of whispers. What else do we have? Skill damage, 16 attack, yeah, that is good. So the only thing that remains to be given is that's a sustain. Ability. Sustained ability. Oh, we didn't check his weapon, did we? God damn it. Hold on a second. These guys are very noisy. Despite of doing all those tests, I swear, right? All those audio tests, all those new plugins, whatnot. Weeks worth of work. Not really weekends worth of work. That's 13 per second. This is 39 per second. 82 attack, improves with level up. Damage versus human, 200. Okay. How does it look? God damn, that's a sexy looking spot over there. Spirit damage. Attack, magic resistance. Dispel hostile magic. And then electricity damage and health. Oh, that's level 17. How does that look? Hey, not bad, but you can clearly tell, right? This is in-game thing, and then this is Frostmourne Hungers. So all of these only have 1 or 2 slots. This one doesn't even have a slot. And then 3 socket. This one is also pretty good, but that's straight up a lot of damage. Okay, so that's gonna be it. We still... Damn, that looks really cool. Maybe I should use it. Don't you think so? Yeah, but we completely ignore enemy armor. Still, this one is cool looking. I'll keep that. And you can have the skull sword. We are left with helmet for him. Trophy. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? I know for sure we are not going to use any of these weapons. What else wanna I do? What else wanna I do? Let's pick up stuff for Anders. We should actually go with only 3 party members like this, you know. But then if 2 of them are like weak, the rogue and the... Yeah, if they die, we'll be in a pickle. Okay, Anders. Let's see what you have got. Constitution is pretty low. Yeah. What's this? Vengeance. Panacea. And has always had a knack for healing. While this mode is active, nearby allies recuperate quickly, even in the heat of combat. This mode allows Anders to use aid allies and regroup, but cannot be used at the same time as Vengeance. While this mode is active, Anders gains measure control over the spirit within. His attacks and spells inflict much more damage as he becomes able to cast Martyr. It's more susceptible to damage and cannot be healed. So Martyr is own health to replenish mana and cast spells more rapidly. And won't rest until his task is complete. Every enemy he kills restores a portion of his health. Drawing strength from his fury, Anders has become able to use all of his spells more frequently. 90% power. That's really dangerous game. Regroup. Anders can revive fallen friends even in the heat of battle, restoring a portion of their health and stamina or mana. And then interesting. I think I want to go for the healing route rather than that one, but that would be interesting to try as well. And that's just his elemental, primal, spirit, arcane. Wait, lightning, dispel magic. Actually, let's get him these 3. Why does he has points in this? I would have rather had him. He already has one in here as well, right? That's Mindless Spike. Okay, Mindless is good. He also has a point in this. Man, we should have respect him. Cool, no worries. Take a point in Spirit Bolt. Take a point in Walking Bomb. Then go for this. Yeah, what the hell. So sustained. That's sustained. Then what have you got? Let's see. Stamina regeneration with level up. Infect Walking Bomb. But wait, did we go with blood magic for him? Even that woman is blood magic, right? We went. Yeah, he can have blood magic. Even the elf is blood magic, right? I don't know. Or we could give him healing. And then I don't think we picked up. All men party, huh? That's just 3% physical damage. I want to move it to Thrash.
Carver never told you, but he was a bit jealous Amabari chose you and not him. Poor Carver. There's a good boy.
Yeah, let's... Okay, I cannot go back. Let's keep moving. Let's not waste too much time in this. Varric is a necessity. Let's take Anders for a change, and I have a feeling that Anders and Fenris choices wouldn't go hand in hand, but yeah, let's go Pullman party. Why not? So what's the quests? Enemies among us. And also go and pay a visit to the market and see if there is something that has unlocked. Actually, I could have checked that in Lowtown as well. Oh well. See, it took half an hour just to do inventory party management. And yet I haven't like respect these people, so I need to do that as well some point.
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
He doesn't have anything. And just robes. This storm gives the creator 1 point to spend on talent or spell. Okay, he's selling everything.
Need someplace. To spend your coin? Do it here.
$81 armor. V1 scale. V1 scale. Superior heavy. Banari war. Superior heavy. I had suspicion if we would find anything, but it was worth a try.
Well, merchant.
Not here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Well, good luck to you then.
I offer a bounty for the return of my wife.
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Your wife is missing. I can try to find her if you like.
Yes. Oh, I've been waiting for someone to say that. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
I can't imagine why she might run away.
Yes, my wife and I don't get along. But that's not the important thing. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores. Until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. No! Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Welcome, merchant.
Not here to sell today, guardsman.
Well, good luck to you then.
That's like a good entrepreneur right there, right? One who just gives his worries to someone else for money.
I saw beggars this morning. They must be losing it.
Have you seen him?
Karen, was it? No. There are many Templars in Kirkwall, woman.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
She's probably referring to the... I don't really remember it was Meredith in Dragon Age Origins, but I think that's the case over here. So she's referring to the events that happened with the Templars, and I think I don't remember whom I sided with, whether it was Templars or the mages in at least this playthrough. So it could be anything.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
This is just basically the foreboding of the entire events of disaster that's gonna happen later on in the... I think, yeah, it's probably in this game only. We'll have to make a decision about siding with either one of those.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Why don't you go and ask them?
May the words of my heart reach you, bride of the Maker. Look with mercy upon my family, Andraste, for they are now at your side.
Cool. Let's go investigate.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
Maybe not. But we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough.
As easy as it is to resort to a sword. You were created as a living weapon. Should you not be trusted with your freedom?
My powers are not controlled by a demon. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You're saying that locking mages up is better?
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She ended the tyranny of magic and replaced it with an entirely new one.
Considering all that magic has done to my homeland and my race, I weep for your predicament. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
Yep, that's true.
What the Circle does here is better than the alternative.
An alternative I am very familiar with.
Alternatives are so wonderful for those who have choices.
Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Anders doesn't like it. As I said, keeping those two together is not going to turn out good.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
Doesn't she look like Karen's sister?
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order, and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Figures.
Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some... questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do... what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Cullen was there during the fall of the mage.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
So Cullen was basically one of the victims of the outburst of Circle of Mages in Ferelden, and he was of the thoughts that mages should be oppressed and all that stuff, right? Like completely against them. Seems like he has become Knight Commander, and he has also moved into Kirkwall somehow. same place we stumbled upon with the spiders and the dwarf merchant who asked us to go and speak with the... What was it? The Kunari? Key attack, sustained attack, and then that is 3% physical damage. I actually wanted to keep this for Isabella, but then let's see.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now!
Mercy, sir. Mercy!
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me!
I will know where you're going, and I will know now!
Why are you doing this to Wilmot? Answer me.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human! To me!
Maker preserve us!
How many of them are there? Why are there? Wilman himself turned... How is that even possible? Into a shade. So this doesn't make sense because abominations are formed of human flesh, right? Like it's when the demon takes over the human body, that's when they become abominations. And well, if the demons spawn by themselves, if they cross the veil and come from the Fade into the world, then there are like spirits in their original form. So Shade is one of those spirits. Wilman cannot by chance turn into a Shade because he can. I mean, Andraste's followers turn into Shade as well, right? Oh well. Just attack these people. What can I say? Let's get rid of the other guys. First.
Now you! Defend me!
I already used that.
Run! Whoa! I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
Meredith was possessed by a strong demon. I think Desire Demon or something like that. I remember right when we decided to go and confront him. Her even offered us like all the treasures of the world except virgins because the world was out of virgins, running out of virgins, or something like that. But it seems like I probably sided with the mages. I don't really remember. And then Meredith, possessed by, which is basically an imposter, the demon came over here, and he's probably just turning Templars into demons now. Abominations.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmod was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmod while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmod has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmod might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded.
Trust and leniency? Is that what you call it?
I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Yeah, that's basically what I was referring to.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmod's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmod, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Don't worry, Cullen. His hairs do grow back in Inquisition. Physical damage. It's percentage. Time for the men to visit the brothel. Ladies must be getting suspicious, huh?
Someone's always trying to take over at night. But someone else will always pay for their removal.
Damn. Varric is doing some serious damage, huh?
Be careful if you're going into the Rose. It's a favorite hangout of crime bosses and tax collectors.
My income is below the tax bracket. I don't get taxed.
Tell Sabina if her brat gets underfoot again.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart. Is there something you want?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
Perhaps a few coins can loosen your lips.
Are you trying to bribe me? You know, not all the girls here are for sale. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Yeah.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
I thought all dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
I don't brood.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
You're a very odd dwarf.
And you thought I was joking about the pin.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Jathan, have you seen Ninette lately?
Ninette? Not for several weeks, which is a shame. I enjoy her company. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
That's the perfect level of depraved. Okay.
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Oh. Yeah, the gestures, bro. I get your feelings.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
See you and yours.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Why does he have a... I don't know. Let's barge into some room. Lady, someone could come and backstab you, you know, there.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Hawk, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes, yes. But certainly there's no harm mixing a little business and pleasure.
As charming and relentless as you are, I'm here to investigate.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Anders, make her stop.
Let go of my friends!
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messer.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messer. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions, and if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here, to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. 3 Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tarane's idea.
Tell me about Tarane.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Next stop, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
You're still alive, right?
Like I said, we never talked.
Sabina's brat.
I can do whatever I want. You're not the boss of me.
Why does he have an exclamation mark? I don't get it.
Kirkwall nights aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
Yeah, leave area is right here, so let's go to Dirt Down, Dark Down. 2 quests over there. Oh, that's just Sanctuary's entrance. Don't want to go there right now. First thing is we'll finish up the business that's here.
There's no food here. I want to go home.
This is again that same level where we took the Kunari out, right? We came from that side. We went up. Just came from the other side around now.
We don't want no Templars.
Get back. I don't want to hurt you.
I'll kill you!
I think that's the last of them.
Messing with us? I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Just the person I was looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband. This all started when Meren,
one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk. What?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Mages routinely flee the Circle. Perhaps Maren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him. Perhaps her disappearance is linked.
Doesn't the Circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Maren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Sirrah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
That, as I said, they just redo the levels. Frostblade is pretty strong, huh? All the freezing it does. It's the main content, so I don't want to go about it right now. That one. So let's leave the area and head for the Darktown. Lowtown? Darktown? Man, it's so confusing.
Is brooding a sport into Winter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then? You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
explicitly labeled Dark Foundry. I was expecting traps. Desire Demon. Oh my god. Can I go and look at it closely? Yeah, it's same from our origins. Hello, ma'am.
Let's finish this!
Yeah, you don't mind eyes, but you don't like fire, right?
Don't expect it! Come back here! Now you fall!
I think I got blood on my coat.
That's enough! I can do this in my sleep! Better luck in the next one!
Doesn't look like Dark Foundry. There's enough light over here. I don't know, although, why there would be a foundry in a low town.
I'll deal with this! Anyone use healing?
Demons, summoned by another mage, no doubt.
And this probably is the same area.
Surprise here for us.
It's the same area where we came looking for that elf apostate.
We're good to go.
Somewhat similar. Not exactly the same.
That ring looks Orlesian.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Oh, it was all stored in a bag, huh? We'll finish up this quest and then call it a day. It's nearly 1.90-minute mark.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so. Don't bother me.
Suspicious lady. Too bad our mod will...
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the Deep Roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
True enough. I suppose you ought to know my credentials. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
The truth is out there.
Cool. Let's initiate our recruit of Isabella. So that invisible Barry goes out of our party.
So he comes down where...
Too bad though, we'll have to equip her with good care and then she won't look like this, you know.
He wasn't naked. Just very...
I don't know how many people would have tried to get the right angle.
My. And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
When you talk about hoisting the mainsail, what do you really mean?
What else could it mean? It requires strength, knowledge of rigging, and a small measure of sobriety.
I know my way around rigging just fine. And I'm good with my hands.
Oh my. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. I even met the hero of Ferelden, if you know what I mean. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
Antiva, huh? Yep, makes sense.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
Yeah, you can just look at people and tell that, right?
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
That's basically the hero of Ferelden bringing the ashes of Andraste to cure
Any
him.
other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, huh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
Thanks.
That's Shale.
Anytime.
What are you looking at? Are you one of them?
Really? Oh my god, that's so horrible. I'm not drinking again. Ever.
These thugs are plaguing the streets. I don't see a problem in giving them the fight they want.
I only wonder where all these come from, right? Let's do a good old murder in the middle of a square. Cool.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Go for that sweet little lady over there. Go for that sweet little lady over there. Throw a bomb or something like that. And just make our
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. I need to find out where he is. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Let's do another murder in the chantry, yes. Duelist. I'm thinking if I take Isabella with me, she'll be quite melee alongside me.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told him enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
I was trying to talk him down.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead. But that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic?
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I can see that's wrong.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Well, that's it. Stabilizing. And I'll have to probably equip her with a better gear. With a heavy heart, of course. That's about everything, right? Let's go.
Why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished. I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Good.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
It was on Ninette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Huh. I see. Well, maybe you should take this back. I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with her family asking questions. No. They're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Welcome, merchant.
I thought he was gonna vomit.
Well, good luck to you then.
Hitboxes are also so funny, right? Absolutely weird. But yep, I think we are done for the day. Let's head back home. Carry on.
You're doing a nice job scraping the grime off these old floorboards.
Well, I do have a lot of Bodies Ripper. Where did we get it? It's not needed. Half inventory full. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. It is getting late and we do have a wonderful weekend next upcoming, so there will be more content to come by. I hope so. I wasn't knowing. I didn't even know that was the way to recruit her. But that's fine. We got her. I think I'll like do a little bit of inventory management off cam because that. I mean, today's 30 minutes of that 2-hour episode was just me trying to see equipping gear here and there and whatnot, which I think is boring to watch. But I don't know. I mean, a couple of people are actually interested in seeing what kind of decisions you make when it comes to selecting between the best of the two items and gears and whatnot for your character, right? So it just depends on how much inquisitive you are or details you like to see. But that would be it for now. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time.